Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Searching for Sports Cards. This is going to be episode 3 of our journey through the 91 Upper Decks. So far, we have pulled virtually every key card from the set, with the exception of the Upper Deck short print Michael Jordan baseball card. So, without further ado, we're just going to get to ripping. I know I ran a little bit longer than I like to, so we'll try to pick up the pace a little bit. The collating on these cards takes a little bit longer to get through just because they're every which way inside the packs, but try to keep this brief, keep you in that 15-minute range. I do appreciate everybody's time. So here we go. Mike Benjamin. We have Brian Barnes, star rookie. Chuck Knobloch. That was a card that everybody was high on till he got the yips, but it is what it is, right? Dennis Cook, Pittsburgh Pirates. Tim Wallach. Wally Whitehurst. Chuck Malone. Junior Ortiz. Another Junior Ortiz, solid. Bill Gullickson. Brian McRae. Bryn Smith. Pedro Guerrero. Will Clark. And Vince Coleman to round out the first pack. Not off to a hot start. Maybe that means we're in store for that Jordan card. I'll take a slow start if we can pull that Jordan card. Or the Nolan Ryan autograph. I've never actually seen one of those in person. I've seen the Reggie Jackson. Like I said, I've seen that in a shop for sale, the Reggie Jackson auto. I've never seen a Nolan Ryan one in person. I'm sure they're out there. Probably not super likely to hit the secondary market, I wouldn't think. Having an odd card auto of a Hall of Famer from back then would be a pretty special card. I know they, last I checked, they value out about $500-600 only, but still would be pretty awesome. Bill Sampson. We have a star rookie of Steve Decker. We have our Royals checklist. No, it's a Royals star rookie of Jeff Conine. A regular checklist. Phillies. Lance Johnson. Conine was a guy that I think most everybody from our generation was pretty high on too. Rob Dibble. Jim Deshaies. Jay Bell. Dropped him. We dropped Matt Williams. Probably most famous for the monster season he was having before the strike. John Burkett. Milt Kyler. Walt Terrell. Dante Bichette. A few years off of his rookie. Of course, nowadays everybody's looking for Bo Bichette rookies. Pedro Munoz. Rafael Palmeiro. Slow start here. Maybe that means we're in for something big. I mean, we did pull a Conine rookie, so I shouldn't say we're off to a slow start. All right, we got the another Baseball Heroes, Nolan Ryan. Kevin Belcher, star rookie. Things are heating up. Another Kevin Belcher. Will Frazier. Back-to-back Kevin Belchers. How can you beat that? Rick Russell. Juan Uribe. Oh, Jose Uribe, sorry. Tom Browning. Jody Reed. Greg Jeffries. There's another guy a bunch of us kids wasted our childhoods collecting. Tim Belcher. Mark Leonard. Scott Fletcher. Dan Petrie. Tom Gordon. And we'll finish off with a Mike Harkey. I think he was like a top 5, maybe top 3 pick even for the Cubs. Let's see if it'll tell us that on here. 4th player chosen in the 87 draft. Yeah, he just didn't quite live up to the hype either, as is the case of most of the Cubs prospects in my childhood. I haven't seen a Bo Jackson come out yet either, so definitely need to pull a Bo Jackson for the PC. Dave Rohde. Oh, another Jeff Conine. We're on fire now. Steve Decker. Tim Drummond. Padres Hollow. Mark Portugal. That one I'm probably going to have to clean up a little bit with the edit. Come up with maybe a little better tripod. I just film on my iPhone. Nothing fancy going on here, that's for sure. Jamie Navarro. Joe Bover, however you want to pronounce that one. It's one of the things we do on this channel quite well is we butcher names. Eric Gunderson. Back and forth, back and forth. Jay Howell. Dan Plesac. Wally Joyner. Another Jose Canseco. Wally Backman. Kirk Gibson. And Mike Pagliarulo. Try to get that thing situated again. They're dropping you guys. Almost dropped you on the ground, but we saved it. We're moving here. Still looking for Bo. Still looking for Michael Jordan. Mark Gardner. We got here Dave Stewart checklist. Again, I do like the artwork on those. Here's the Eric Karros rookie card. Obviously not a Hall of Famer, but Eric Karros did have a really nice career in the bigs. Wayne Edwards, another Pirates hologram. I'm trying to get this camera situated, keep you guys somewhat centered. Derek Lilliquist. It's a struggle tonight. Mark Salas. Jim Nedlinger. Dave Martinez. Got another Barry Bonds. Pulled one of those in the last episode. Edgar Martinez. I always liked Edgar. Lloyd Mosby. Jack McDowell. Dave Clark. Mike Witt. Marquise Grissom. I think he was a rookie in the 88 Donruss, maybe the 89 Donruss rated rookie. Well, we're just knocking things over tonight, like a bull in a china shop. Mike Sims. Carlton Fisk on the checklist. Andujar Cedeno. Star rookie. Mike Fetters. Another Phillies hologram. Brian Holman. Alvaro Espinoza. Glenn Braggs. I feel like he had a cup of coffee with the Brewers back in the day. I'm going to ask my buddy James about that. He'll know better than I will. Luis Polonia. The Brewers were my AL team. I've mentioned that before. Grew up a Cubs fan, so the Brewers were always my go-to American League team because even though I PC Frank Thomas, you can't, as a Cubs fan, you just don't root for the White Sox. I know it sounds silly when you say it out loud because it is silly, but that's just the way it is. Terry Steinbach. Lee Stevens. Chris Quinn. Igniter. Hall of Famer. Knuckleballer. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Look at that grip. Don't see many of those these days. I think it's a lost art. Darren Fletcher. Marty Clary. 3 packs left, guys. Junior Felix. The Baseball Heroes checklist. Got Nolan throwing a football on there for some reason. I don't remember that as a kid. I'm sure I had it. I had most of these back then. I just don't remember him with a football in his hand for some reason. Got the Palmeiro checklist for the Rangers. Scott Cooper, star rookie. Eric Plunk, Cincinnati Reds. Rafael Valdez. Lance McCullers. Bob Tewksbury. Shane Mack. Bobby Bowe. Best contract of all time. Ken Griffey Sr. Haven't seen Junior come out of this box yet either. Mark Whitten. Ozzie Guillen. So we're looking for Junior. We're looking for Bowe, I guess. And obviously we're still looking for that Jordan card too. Ed Whitson. Willie Blair. Greg Briley. There we go again. Oh, a struggle tonight. My goodness, you guys. I haven't even been drinking. All right, we're back. Got the camera put back on the tripod. It has been a struggle this evening, but I'll still share most of the bloopers with you guys because that's just the way life goes sometimes. Kurt Stillwell. Another Moises Alou. Who's that, Chuck Finley maybe? Yep, Chuck Finley on the checklist for the Angels. Mike Walker. San Diego Padres. BJ Surhoff. Bob Guerin. John Barfield. Scott Bales. Mike Gallego. Bert Blyleven. Fucking Harold Baines. I'll put Bert Blyleven on the stand. I'm not putting Harold Baines on the stand. Everybody cry, Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's there to hold the door open for the real Hall of Famers. Greg Olson. Pete Harnish. Get annoyed every time I get a Harold Baines card. Terry Mulholland. And 300 game winner, Tom Glavine. All right, for some last pack magic here. Redeem us for that Harold Baines card. My goodness. 38 WAR in the Hall of Fame. Get out of here with that. Danny Darwin. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. He racked up probably 2,800 hits, but he also played for an eternity. Had no power. Hatcher. That must be Alvin. Oh, Harold Reynolds. Okay. Henry Rodriguez. Star rookie. Tim Leary. Another Pirates holo. Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn. Missed the stand. John Shelby. Ken Daly. Spike Owen. R.J. Reynolds. Mike McFarland. Junior Felix. Pedro Guerrero. Luis Salazar. Bob Welch. And we're going to round out that stack with Lee Guterman. So that's going to do it for episode 3, you guys. Pulled out a few more Hall of Famers, another Nolan Ryan insert. Still no Jordan, still no Bo Jackson, and still no Ken Griffey Jr. So still got a few, got one stack left, few cards to go through. So hopefully we can get the rest of those key cards out of this one box. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Keep on ripping.